Three, two, one. Welcome anyone to the Gaming Chamber podcast. This is Two Beats to Kill You. This is aka Everett. Everett. I guess this is officially now episode 3. If it doesn't fuck up, like the last one we recorded.
Boomer doesn't know how to upload.
Oh my god! And the man you hear in the background being an absolute asshole is Devin, joining me today again. As always, even though I probably shouldn't be letting him because he's a fucking asshole. Go ahead and say what's up, Devin.
Hey, how's it going? And hopefully you don't mess this one up, just like you do everything else in your life.
Oh my god. Wow. Just wow. And joining me again, hopefully not as much of an asshole, is JJ. Go ahead and say what's up.
Hello there.
Hello there. Oh my god, I love it. Fucking Devin. I'm just over here amazed at some of the shit you just will come up with. Anyways, like I said, this is episode 3. Hopefully it doesn't mess up like that. It wasn't my fault, okay? Something was off with the audio the last episode. And obviously
I get it. Old people and technology, it's just tough.
Oh my god. Oh my glob. Alright, so since actually, it's, been, I guess now, this is the 3rd week since we've done an episode.
Yeah.
There has been some stuff that we could talk about, because this week was a little bit, maybe not as, heavy on the news. But hey, since apparently I'm a boomer and messed up the last episode, and yeah, we didn't record one beforehand or the previous week. We do have a few things to talk about, or a few little extra things to talk about. So, but before we get into all that, just want to talk about what we've been playing this past week. We'll start with you, JJ. You been playing anything new or anything? Okay, I guess JJ's mic is
I've been playing
up,
RuneScape a lot still.
Oh, more RuneScape. That's beautiful.
Yeah. Any games with you guys?
Just grinding it out? Anything specific, or just to play?
Grinding stuff out, play, all that. Get back into the actual, instead of that little weird game mode they had for 2 months. But, I don't know. Nothing really. I'm just waiting for that, was it the Pokemon with Guns game?
Oh, Power World.
Yeah, that's really what I'm just waiting for.
I don't remember if they actually set a release date for that game.
Yeah, Game Pass next week.
Oh, it is next week. Holy shit.
Yeah, that's the next podcast. It's going to be a fun one.
We'll be playing Power World for the game in the background. Yeah.
That'll be my first Pokemon type game ever playing.
You should try to play more actual Pokemon. They're
not bad. Pass.
Well, I mean, like Scarlet and Violet have a co-op. They got the Coop.
Pass.
Whatever.
I've gone 30. I've gone almost 33 years of my life without playing a Pokemon game. I think I'll be all right.
And you're missing out. That actually is a pretty good segue into you not playing Pokemon because you're a loser. But whatever. What have you been playing lately, Devin? Anything new?
Yeah, since the last podcast, I played and beat Assassin's Creed Mirage, which is the best Assassin's Creed game they've had, I think, since Black Flag, to be honest. Like, it's finally, it feels like a good mixture of the really big open world ones, like Odyssey and Valhalla, and the old school stuff.
Wait, hold on. Did you say since Black Flag?
The best one since Black Flag.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Black Flag's pretty good.
Like,
Black Flag was really good. No,
but, Valhalla was good.
No.
Valhalla was really good.
No, Valhalla was too bloated. That was the issue. One of the things is there's too much stuff. It's oh, here, do this fetch quest where and it was just too many fetch quests. It's dude, these quests don't have importance. There was more there are side quests and stuff and Mirage to do, but it feels like it has meaning and it drives the plot of the story. Valhalla, there's just way too much junk. Just gets weighed down.
But you play as a Viking.
I know. That's why, how disappointed I was when Valhalla was terrible. Like Mirage is really good.
Interesting.
Mirage
Interesting.
Mirage should have like, and it was only a $50 game, and you still get like 20 hours of gameplay out of it. If you're gonna do like, if you're gonna try to get like find all the stuff and do all the stuff, you still get 20 hours for $50 for like a game that looks that good. Like everyone should play Mirage. If you're an Assassin's Creed fan, you should play Mirage.
Interesting. Interesting.
Yeah, I got like
If you're a
980
true
gamer
fan,
score
you
on
play
it.
the VR one as
True
well.
fans. Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's
But
funny.
yeah, I am like selling it and getting rid of it because like I look there's no like terms for big DLC packs. So I'm like, what's the point of keeping it? Like, if I want to play it, eventually it'll come on Game Pass or be dirt cheap.
It probably will be on Game Pass. Well, I mean, like, is the Ubisoft Plus part of Game Pass? No, right?
No,
It's
but
just
like
its own
a lot
thing.
of games come to Game Pass. Like Far Cry 6 just came to Game Pass. I mean, it's like 2.5, 3 years after its launch. So if I ever want to play it again, it'll come back. But Mirage,
Yeah, it was weird. I think
It's
on the
good.
Game Pass, I see like the U or whatever, like U Plus or something
Yeah.
on it.
the U Plus is like, it's pretty expensive
Yeah, I ain't paying for that.
for just like Ubisoft games. It's like Ubisoft games lose value like really quick. So if you really want an
Well,
Ubisoft game, you can
yeah.
just wait like a month. Like Avatar, I've seen go on sale for like $50. It's like, so if you really want
Oof.
an Ubi game, you can like wait and then
Yeah.
just buy it like a month later for like $50.
Interesting.
That was a bot.
About all the stuff with you enjoying an Assassin's Creed game. I know that the game didn't like get like great reviews, right? Didn't seem to be too.
Most people
well
give it like
received.
8s.
I swear I
What did I
didn't see
say?
a lot. Or maybe it was just the online, like people weren't really enjoying the game.
Well, they're dumb.
Yeah, I don't know. As for me, actually, speaking of Ubisoft, I have to go back to it. It's been a few days, but I actually started up again. I think this is my third time starting it up. South Park: The Fractured But Whole, because I'm like, I want to beat that game because I beat the first one, but I just never got around to beating the second one. So I'm like, I got to do it. I've been watching a lot of South Park videos on YouTube, so you know,
Let's get ready for the third one.
I don't know. I'm not as excited for that third one. I don't like that they changed the art style. It technically is a sequel to The Fractured But Whole.
Yeah,
Because,
but it'll
like-
be a good one to play while we do the podcast because like co-op and shit. So
Yeah, like the new kid characters, like in the game or whatever. So, I mean, yeah, that's technically a sequel apparently. So, I don't know. I mean, yeah, obviously because I'm assuming, yeah,
it's only gonna be like
We're gonna get the
$30 too. I think it's gonna be a pretty cheap game.
so yeah, I'm assuming we are gonna end up playing it and everything. But
Oh yeah,
I don't know. I'm just not. I like the way that Stick of Truth and Fractured But Whole, they look like the show. It looks like the
yeah.
show. So
I also prefer Stick of Truth combat over Fractured But
yeah,
Whole.
I do like that combat a lot more than Fractured's because I'm not a strategy game guy. The only one that I guess the only strategy game that I've ever really enjoyed, not enjoyed, but like I played it almost to the end. I still never finished it. Was do you guys remember Pokemon Conquest?
Yeah, about that shit. I was the only one that bought it at GameStop.
Yeah, so I had it. And I don't remember how far I got. I didn't beat it because I just
Yeah,
I'm
like
not.
Fire Emblem.
Huh?
It's a Fire Emblem clone. That's what it was.
Is that what it is? Fire Emblem?
Yeah.
I don't know. In
But
the
you had
end,
types and stuff.
I'm- oh, you know what? Actually, when it comes to strategy games, another one I actually did probably get pretty far in was that first Mario Rabbids game.
You ever beat the first one?
I never beat it. Strategy games start after a while. Like they just I kind of get a little.
I
bored.
get
I
it.
mean,
Like your boomer brain, you just Just
Oh my god. Put it this way. I love Gears. We're playing Gears right now for the podcast. Like, I've put I don't know how many hours, how many days into these games. Like how much I've been playing these games since 2007. I love Gears. I have yet to finish Gears Tactics.
yeah, it's because you're not true Gears fan.
I'm not a strategy game guy, but eventually eventually at some point I do want to beat it because I kind of want to do like I want to do a Gears of War retrospective for my channel. So you kind of have to beat the games to do that. So damn, playing in a quick play really 32 kills, huh, JJ?
Oh, I was playing RuneScape at the time. Sorry, countries.
What? Oh my god! Don't even start that. He's like, I was hardly paying attention. Okay,
sorry, what?
so all right.
I'm look at my assists, man. I'm the Russell Westbrook. I got 20
You're the
assists, man.
Jesus, you did not care. You're like, I'm just gonna, I should probably do that. I should try and get a bunch of assists so I can get that achievement. All right. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into the topics for the week. Like I said, kind of have a good, not a good amount, but enough, I think, to be able to fill out enough time. I don't think we're going to have too much to talk about this one, so let's go ahead and get this one out of the way. I don't think I even told you guys like we were going to talk about it, but did you guys see this thing of this 13-year-old kid named Willis Gibson? He quote-unquote beat Tetris?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I saw it. Read everything about it. Why he did it.
So yeah, he got to like the last level, and it just did the like final kill screen. Like, okay, yeah, you basically can't go any further and everything. And yeah, like he quote unquote beat the game, which it's like the NES version or something, which apparently was thought to be impossible. So, hey, 13 years old, fucking able to beat Tetris. I can't even get past like level 5 in Tetris. So good for him, Like I said, I didn't think we were going to have too much to talk about with that one.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fine. And there's the drama with the whole newscaster in UK was talking shit about
Oh
it.
yeah, what do you know what she said exactly? I remember.
Yeah, pretty much just
seeing
go
some-
touch grass. That's pretty much what you said.
She's like, you need to go outside, huh?
Yeah, go
Oh my
outside.
God.
Even though she did it, he did it for his dad that passed away a little bit before that. I wanted to beat the game for him.
Yeah, that's the thing. People will be like, just say shit like that, and it's just like, yeah, like there's like maybe just like before you just like say like as a newscaster, like it's not just like the internet comments where you can just be like, oh, go touch grass, virgin. It's like, well, he did it because he was like probably he's like his dying dad, like not maybe not his wish, but like maybe he's like, hey, dad, like I'm gonna try really hard to beat Tetris or whatever, and then.
I mean, that's a good reason. That's a good reason to be like, I want to play. Like, it's like a tribute to your father. That's a good reason to be like, yeah, I like this, or I want this,
Yeah.
I want to do this. It's that. Yeah, that's, oh my God. But I mean, that's also with the whole, older people don't seem to, or not older people, just people in general
I think it's
want to be like, video games are for kids. What are you doing? Which is kind of weird too. Like, he's 13 years old. He's a kid. Like,
yeah, but you have a lot of these. You have a lot of these people that are just like, yeah, but these 13-year-olds should be out playing football and baseball and not like out here playing video games all day, cooped up in the house.
Mm,
But it's like, okay, what if the weather's terrible? Like here, Oregon right now. Like,
oh my
it
God.
just snowed. We can't even go anywhere. Like here in Oregon, like when it snows, even if it snows an inch, like we can't do anything. Like what are we supposed to do? Like twiddle our thumbs, play board games? Why can't we play video games when the weather's terrible?
It's not like the 80s anymore. It doesn't even matter. Like
Yeah.
Ninja, have you seen all these other people that are streaming making how much money?
I mean,
Like,
yeah, video
yeah.
games are big business,
That's-
like
Mhm.
multi-billion-dollar business for a reason.
And it's like, And it's like, who cares how we waste our time? We're all gonna die anyway. So it's like, if someone enjoys playing a video game, like, gives a shit. We're not hurting anybody. That's the part that's frustrating for me. I'm just like, we're all gonna die anyway. Like, can I just
Like, let us
fucking
enjoy
play a
it.
video game for like 10 seconds?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I don't know. We actually had a little bit more to say, but that was thanks to something else. Let's see what. This was probably something to just get out of the way, because I don't know how much credence we can even like have on this. So, AI, what is it called now? AI Shark. You guys remember Game Shark?
Yeah,
right?
Game Sharks.
So now they're called AI Shark. I don't understand it. Ooh, that's a good one, dude. So they said that basically they said Switch is coming out this year. Switch 2.
Yeah.
So like there's that. I really have. I don't know how much weight we can put on that. Like them saying like, yeah, it's coming out this year. Because I mean, it's just, I don't know. It just doesn't seem like that's how, if the Switch 2 is really going to be legitimately leaked. Oh, that sucks. If it's going to be legitimately leaked, I don't know about like that company doing the leaking, quote unquote, or whatever. I don't know. So
Yeah, I mean, like, stuff happens. I mean, like, I remember it was a while. I mean, this was when Gears 5 was coming out. I remember, like, Walmart had a ton of game leaks. So it's just like, these leaks come from just random places. I don't know. I mean, it's definitely coming out soon, but yeah, it's weird how, like, the Game Shark is going to be, like, an AI that gives you tips along the way during games instead of, like, cheat codes.
wait, is that why it's being called AI Shark now?
Yeah, it's like an assist tool that's going to be, like, you can have in your game, and it'll be like, oh, maybe try jumping over here, or try, like, countering attacks instead of dodging when it does this.
Huh.
Like, yeah.
I would have never thought of that. It's kind of like that. Isn't there like something on PlayStation that has something like that? It's like you get tips and stuff or whatever, or help. Like it was something. I thought there was something similar on the PlayStation, on the PS5 that was like that or whatever. But
There might be, yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm struggling. Clearly, if it's a thing, I never use it, and it's not talked about a lot. So, I don't know. I just wanted to talk about that one real quick because, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if that's one that... I don't know. I just don't see this... If the Switch 2, whatever they call it, I don't see that as, like, that's how we truly find out about its actual existence.
Yeah, probably not. But yeah, I don't know. I think the Switch 2 needs to come out because I'm like, I don't know, like, I'm tired of the Switch just being so underpowered. Like, and I don't know how we let Nintendo get away with just like having these underpowered systems. Like, they still make the games look good, but like,
it's their games. If their games weren't as good as they are, like, people would be like, the way people treat Xbox games, if that's how the Nintendo games were treated, like that, like, oh, they're just mid games or whatever, then people would be like remember the Xbox One PS4 generation, how the Xbox One was a little underpowered, but like when you really look at the games, you could not, there was not that big of a difference between the PS4 and the Xbox One. There wasn't. But that's all you fucking heard, because Xbox One's games were not looked at as great compared to other, the other console makers. And so the power issue was...
fucked that whole thing up.
I mean, yeah, we have an offline console for you. It's called the Xbox 360. But like, I mean, I'm just saying the power issue got hammered so hard with the Xbox One, and it's because speaking of which, there was this fucking hilarious thing. I don't know, like I said, I don't know how much time you guys spend on like Twitter, X, social media, whatever. Like, so IGN has this podcast called Next Gen Console Watch, and like they talked about, and like the title was literally like something about like Xbox finally starting to bring the games. And like, so Twitter has this thing where it's community notes where people will just be like, oh, this is the actual facts or whatever, or this is what's actually happening. You know, just they try to correct if a tweet is wrong. And the community notes was like, what do you like, basically, what do you mean Xbox is finally bringing out games? Last year they had 5 games. They released 5 games. It was like Starfield obviously was one. Hi-Fi Rush, Redfall, Minecraft Legends, Forza. Like, they released 5 games last year.
Or maybe forget about Redfall now.
Yeah, you forget about Legends.
Look, whether they're bad games or not, it doesn't matter. The fact is, they did release games. They did release games. Like, that. I'm just talking about, like, it's just funny to me that, like, I mean, I know you guys have heard of, like, seen it, and I think I'm pretty sure I've talked about it with you. It's just this whole, like, the perception that there's a bias against Xbox within the games media and everything. Like, stuff like that doesn't help. When you have, like, I want to say purposely, like, inflammatory titles, like Xbox finally bringing out games. Like, what do you mean finally? They released 5 games last year. Maybe you didn't like the games, but they did release games. I mean, but like, see, you're talking about like forget certain games or whatever, like, because they might have been bad. Like, I didn't like Spider-Man 2. You know, I'm not a big fan of, what else did PlayStation release last year? I'm not a big fan of PlayStation games. God of War is about all that I really care about. Oh, Uncharted. And they're not releasing any more Uncharted. They're too concerned with Last of Us. So, I don't know. To me, it's just, if you release games, you release games. Microsoft released games. They released games. I don't know. That wasn't a topic. That was just a tangent I was going off on because, we're talking about this stuff. And I remembered that whole fucking thing. It was just kind of funny to me.
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's just move on to the next topic.
It's like Forza's a good game. Like, Forza, great racing game.
Starfield. Starfield's
a good game.
It's
good
great.
game.
Yeah,
It's great.
Good.
Didn't win any awards, but okay.
It's a good game. It's not a great game.
Oh,
It's a
we're
good
not
game.
gonna look. Never fucking. Even if Starfield would have won Game of the Year at the Game Awards, I'd have been. I would not like. I don't care about that. The Game Awards, we talked about it. It's just a crock. I think. It's just a big marketing fucking show, but that's a whole other thing.
It's E3 with awards.
Yeah, with some awards.
Now.
But like, you see, the reason I like even more so when it comes to the Game Awards. Oh, here we go again with the Game Awards. The reason more so is like there was that like best indie game or something, or not best debut. I think it was just best indie game, and there was a game that was released by a big publisher in that was in the awards, like that was nominated or whatever. And it wasn't an indie game. It was funded by a big publisher, but it looked indie, so they put it it got nominated for best indie game. So, like, come on, dude. Or like, I'm not the biggest Halo fan, but Halo Infinite fucking came back. Like, its numbers are up, people are playing it, people seem to enjoy the game, but it didn't get nominated for best ongoing game. Destiny 2 did? Like, you see what I'm talking about? With like, do we really want to put stock in the Game Awards? Like, look, you know me. I play a lot of Destiny 2. But should Destiny 2, after the year it's had, really be nominated for best ongoing game? No. Like I said, I play a lot of Destiny 2. That did not, like, oh my god. Like, they fucked their year up. And it still got nominated. It didn't win, obviously. I think Fortnite won or something. I don't remember. That's how much I give a
No, I
shit.
thought it was Genshin Impact or some shit.
It was
like
Genshin
that.
Impact? Whatever.
One of
See,
those games.
Yeah. But like I'm saying, a game like Halo Infinite doesn't get nominated, but Destiny 2 gets nominated. Then, a non-indie game gets nominated for best indie game. So I'm just saying, do we really want to put weight into the Game Awards?
Well,
Just
no, I'm not saying. Wait, JJ, I don't think was talking about specifically the Game Awards. I think he was just talking about any awards in general.
Well,
Yeah, winning awards.
I don't know. Anyways,
You know,
let's
I
move
put
on to
like
the
120 hours in the game.
We're starting to
Like it's a
go
good
way
game.
off
I like
topic.
playing it. Am I gonna play it?
Oh, we're
again
just
in
trying to
next
roast
year? Nah.
Oh,
We're always going to get off topic to roast you.
oh my god. All right, let's move on to the next topic. Let's talk about Steamboat Willie, Mickey Mouse. Yeah, guys. You guys excited for that? What is it called?
Horror movie.
Infestation 88. Oh my god, there's horror games too. All right, so what was it, last year or was it this year? It was this year, right? Yeah, it happened literally at the beginning of the year. So the copyright for, I guess it's specifically the Steamboat Willie version or something
That
of
and
Mickey Mouse.
Minnie
Not
Mouse.
Mickey Mouse. It's that specific like episode Mickey Mouse.
Yeah.
Like it is Mickey Mouse, but it's that episode Steamboat Willie. It's now in the public
Like
domain.
Mickey Mouse evolved from Steamboat Willie. It's like,
Yeah.
is it really Mickey Mouse? But it's Steamboat.
Jumpman and Mario, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that version, at least that version, is now in the public domain, meaning that like even us, if we wanted to make a porno with Steamboat Willie as the main character, we could make a porno and we would not be sued for it. I don't know
You
why
need
my
a
mind
Steamboat
went to
Willie
porno.
costume?
Yeah, bro.
I knew I shouldn't have said that. Devin definitely took that shit and ran with it.
I'll direct it.
Like he was fucking, what was it? Like he was Adrian Peterson.
I'll hold the camera.
He took that shit like he was Adrian Peterson and ran all the way down. So anyways, fucking Devin, you're fucking throwing me off here. There was a horror game. Of course it went to horror. We'll talk about the movies too, because that's just
It's
funny
cheap
too,
and
as
easy
well.
to make.
It's probably, yeah.
Right.
I mean,
Yeah,
so,
the
it's
fucking
called-
commercial looks fucking trash. But
so
whatever.
we'll specifically talk about this one first, the game first. There's gonna be a game called Infestation 88, I believe, where you're being chased by an evil Mickey Mouse, basically the Steamboat Willie Mickey Mouse. Which mean we've had a lot of those horror games. You're being chased by a monster. What was it? Obviously, there's like the Five Nights at Freddy's. There was that what is it? Poppy's Playtime. There's a lot of them. There's a lot of them on Steam. You go on Steam, you can see a shit ton of them. But now we're gonna get one where you're being chased by an evil Mickey Mouse. And there's two movies, right? There's Mickey's Mousetrap, and I don't think the other one had a name. But they're both basic.
one.
There's two of them. So there's Mickey's Mousetrap, where it's one. Mickey's Mousetrap is definitely. It looks like a guy. Like a guy in a suit. At least that's what it looked like. If maybe it's not. Maybe it's just a cheap suit.
The trailer for.
Yeah, and that one has a trailer actually. The other one just was announced. But it did have like an art, like some key artwork or whatever. That one looks like it's an actual like a Mickey Mouse monster, and they're both the same like premise. Like, oh, these group of people get stuck in in a spot or whatever, and now they're being killed off by Mickey Mouse. So yeah, it's like I said. Of course, it's horror. Shit hits the public domain, and right away. I mean, it's just like with Winnie the Pooh. Remember when Winnie the Pooh?
Well, horror movies are dirt cheap to make too.
Yeah. That's true. You can. That's how. What's the name of that company? Lions. No, is it Lionsgate? The ones that started like Saw, and now there's what's that name of that company that does all the horror films now?
A24.
No,
Yeah, A24.
Well, A24, but no,
Blumhouse?
there's another one. That one. Blumhouse or Blumhouse, whatever they are. That's
They churn that shit out like butter.
But I mean, they make a lot of money probably because you're right. Like it's cheap to make.
It's cheap and they usually turn a profit. Like usually,
yeah.
like
Well, I mean,
it's like even if the budget's like $10 million, like the movie will still make like 20, and they're like, That's 10 million in the bank. Fuck it.
Yeah, because ever
Plus-
since was it fuck Paranormal Activity? The one that's like one of the cheapest movie to ever make.
Paranormal Activity, yeah.
Yeah,
that
you
was
see that
like
shit.
super cheap apparently. But it made a shit.
Yeah, it was
I mean,
like-
they made how many movies were there?
Yeah, it's like it
It
died
was-
after the third one, but
yeah.
whatever. Again, it's like super cheap.
I mean,
And with Blair Witch, I think was also pretty fucking dirt cheap.
Yeah, Blair Witch, I think, was like under like 100 grand or something like that.
Yeah, Paranormal was. I thought it was like 30K or some shit.
it was. They were super cheap, but you know they make horror movies. Yeah, I mean they're popular. Like everyone wants to see a good horror movie. I mean they're good date movies and stuff too. So you know, horny dudes trying to get laid, take a girl, she gets scared. You know, hey, hopefully that helps get laid. But yeah, so you know, yeah, there's the two movies. You know, there's that. But yeah, like so I don't know. Have you guys played any of these types of games? Like you're just moving around, making sure you don't get killed by a monster that's chasing you.
Mm.
I mean,
Nah,
Alien-
if I'm playing a
like
game,
Alien.
I want to be able to like kill it. Like I'm not much into like. I need to be able to eventually like kill a monster. Like even like a Resident Evil like 2 and 3 make where you
Yeah,
you
but-
finally eventually get to kill them. But it's like I need to eventually be able to kill it. Like I'm not. I don't really care for a game where I'm just constantly running and running and running away from this one thing, and I don't have like a weapon or something.
I do think I think there's gonna be like other smaller monsters and you have a weapon. I don't remember the trailer as much. So I think there is.
I played a lot of Outlast. I played a lot of Alien Isolation is one of them.
Yeah, Alien Isolation was one.
Yeah,
I
I never
did- I
got
did-
into that one.
I did play the first Five Nights at Freddy's because it's on Xbox. That was mainly for achievements. I don't know. So I'm assuming that means you guys are not really interested in Infestation 88.
No, probably not.
I don't know. Like they're okay. It's just not my cup of tea for the horror games. Like I said, like I'm more of like the Silent Hill kind of shit,
Yeah,
like Resident Evil.
Resident Evil, Dead Space.
I like the big
What's that
ones.
saying?
I guess Phasmophobia is pretty good. I'm actually out to get that for that shit to come out of Xbox. I think that'd be a good like horror game.
Oh, Phasmophobia.
But-
Wait, that's yeah. I thought it was already released.
No, the studio flooded and they had to like postpone it.
Oh, it has co-op, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's actually cross-platform too.
Oh shit, nice. We may have to play that game. Maybe not for the podcast if we have to pay attention, but yeah,
It'd be a cool.
just a cool fuck around game. Could always use more games to play together and everything. There's nothing wrong with that.
There could be something wrong with that.
I mean, maybe, but All right, let's move. Oh, that was pretty cool. We just jumped over the little tube at the same time. So let's talk about this next thing. So you guys got an Xbox toaster yet?
Nope. I told you had to buy it.
Well,
No.
I'll get one eventually, probably. Also, so
Sorry, get out.
so
I'll
okay.
buy one for your birthday if you want.
So, okay, Xbox released a toaster. Let's just get that out of the way as the headline. Xbox has a toaster now. It looks like a Xbox Series S. Makes toast. Just not much to it. I just think it's super fucking hilarious that they keep making these appliances and stuff. Did you know there was two refrigerators?
There's two different fridges, yeah.
There's a bigger one that's about the size of the fridge that I have in my room. It's 3 feet. Mine is 4 feet. But I'm like, really? I kind of want to replace the fridge I have in my room with one of those because I would rather have that. And like I said, I kind of do want to buy an Xbox toaster because that's just hilarious. Like, come on.
Toast the Xbox logo on your
Yeah,
toaster.
it puts the Xbox logo on it.
That
Which
only
is,
49%. Damn.
I don't know. I really like these types of things. Like Xbox, obviously, made a fridge and a toaster. There's also makeup. Obviously, we don't buy makeup or whatever, but like they had that makeup stuff.
Yeah,
PlayStation has like shoes. I think PlayStation
PlayStation
did
has a
some-
car.
PlayStation just
dude,
had,
I want
yeah,
that car, bro.
this past week. Then they showed off the
That
PlayStation
giant fucking touchscreen where you get it's like a PlayStation Portal, and it's like, yeah, this is like people are gonna get fucking accents.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
Like JJ sent that thing about like the stick drift. Like someone's gonna use a DualShock controller and then have stick drift.
Yeah, but yeah, like I don't know, in this day and age, yeah, obviously we're fans of Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo, whatever we're fans of or whatever. Obviously, us three were more Xbox guys, or well, I don't know. JJ, would you say you're more PC, or you would still say more Xbox?
PC Master Race.
PC man, okay. Well, there you go for him. But I'm just saying, I enjoy this kind of shit. Like, give me more
Actually, I don't know. I think I like playing Xbox. I think I play a lot of Xbox. Because RuneScape's a game I can literally play on my phone and my fucking computer.
Oh, I get
so.
you, yeah.
Like
yeah,
games,
I'm like,
but
give me
I feel like I
more.
play like ton of Xbox.
Oh, but I'm like, give me more like PlayStation stuff, Xbox stuff. Give me more just random shit.
Random stuff to spend my money on.
To spend my money on that shows that I'm a fan of video games, because I like it. Especially like everyone can use a toaster. Why not a toaster that looks like an Xbox Series S? I have, like I said earlier, I have a mini fridge in my room. Why not a mini fridge that looks like a Series X? Just, why not? I would never buy a PlayStation car because I already have trouble as it is paying attention because I want to, like, play music through my phone and I pay attention to that.
Also, you're poor.
That's definitely not what I was talking about, but all right, so we're going to move on. We're just going to move on to the next things. Now we got more. These next few topics, these are bigger topics. Let's see. We'll go with the first one. This one's probably a little bit more. This one's a little sadder, so we'll do this one. So Twitch and Unity, they're laying off employees. Twitch is laying off 500 people, about 35% of their workforce. Unity's laying off 1,800, just 25% of their workforce. So, yeah. Let's talk about Twitch first, because Unity, I had a video on it. I had a lot to say, but I'll say it again in this, with the Unity. There's a lot more to say about that. But yeah, Twitch. What do you guys think? Yeah, 500 people. Like, they're laying off 500 people.
That's what these corporations have. That's what these corporations do, is so they can keep these big CEOs can keep their profit margins. They lay off. That's the easiest thing to do is to lay off people. That's what's going to be done till the end of time. Like
Twitch overhired a ton of people in the beginning. It didn't matter.
Yeah, but then they're like, oh, we need to like make some money back. Instead of just hiring the appropriate amount, they just do the wrong thing. Or even if they do hire the appropriate amount, they'll fire people and then just make less people work for the same amount of like productivity. It's just having worked in the corporate world, that's how it works. Like they'll fucking fire people just to say like, yeah, we made profits. We need them because they can't. It's hard to go back to shareholders and be like, we made the same amount of money. You have to make more. You have to make more. It always has to be more. You can't just be like, yeah, we made the same amount as we did last year. It's like, no, we got to make more. And if you don't make more, then you get in trouble. So the easiest thing to do is you just got rid of. If you say people at Twitch, on average, if you say they make, let's say, $60,000 a year, and he says 500, let's do the math. 500 times 60,000, that's $30 million a year in revenue saved.
So what you're saying is you're a corporate shill and you suck the dicks of corporations. You're like, lay off more people.
This is business, bro.
No, I don't.
Business.
That's why I got out of the corporate world. Like, I fucking hate corporations, dude.
Yeah.
Just letting you know how they work.
Well, I mean, like, so for me, I'm like, I think this is almost a direct result of Twitch losing some viewership to like Kick, probably even YouTube streaming, but they've also made some bad choices. Like, remember, was it last year? They had their whole, like, they were going to do a whole new, like, the way they give money to creators and everything was, like, not a good Not a
It's
good
not a good
look.
long-term goal. Same with the Amazon fucking free Prime shit. That was also a shit thing to do.
So I
Because
just think Twitch has made some. Because I remember when they made that announcement, I don't remember exactly what they were trying to like switch up, but I remember because we talked about it too. Like you can't do that nowadays. Like make
we're
something
gonna
or
lose if we don't get this point.
announce something so unpopular, and then just force the people who use your service over to somewhere else because it's all in this day and age. Yeah, there's Kick. Remember there was like Mixer for Xbox. They didn't really do much, but Kick is starting to gain some ground, and they're paying a lot of fucking streamers a lot of money to be on their service. But like YouTube is big enough.
Well,
YouTube
yeah,
is
there's
big
like
enough
fucking
to.
gambling sites. They just get promoted by a ton of gambling sites, and that's how it is.
But also, YouTube's big enough that if they want to really start paying money to get people, ooh, sorry, they'll do it. So for me, like when you
They
when I
could, but at the
see
same
this,
time, everybody's loading their shit up from like Twitch or Kick and just posting it on YouTube.
there's
That-
just. I mean, like, yeah, we're using Twitch right now for the podcast, but I upload it to YouTube. I mean, if I could stream directly to YouTube, I'd probably just do that. Like, I honestly probably would just do that. I'm not a big, like, Twitch streaming is cool and all, but I think I would rather just go straight to YouTube. So, and that's what I think I think that, yeah, they're operating at a loss. That's why they're getting rid of people. But I think the reason they're operating at a loss is because they just. Oh, that's my bad, Evan. I think they're losing popularity because people are starting to look at them as like, yeah, we don't like you as much. You're doing stuff. They're losing streamers to other services. There's just a lot of things happening that, yeah, they were bound to lose money and have to get rid of people. But I don't know. So the other company that laid off people, Unity. This one makes a lot more sense too, or not more sense, but like this one is like you could see the writing on the wall. So yeah, again, they're laying off 1,800 people. The company that makes Unity, the Unity engine, and this one, yeah, like I said, this one, like, I don't understand how they didn't think this was going to end up being a reality. Remember when, like, you guys remember, right? Yeah, they made their whole, like, new policy on how they were going to start charging developers who use their product.
Yeah. So dumb.
You had there was literally, like, just a bunch of different developers saying, like, we're not using this engine anymore. There was even, I don't remember the name of the game. They made a joke, basically, because it was supposed to start at the 1st of January for this year. But there was that was it Cult of the Lamb, I think is the name of the game? The developer was like, yeah, hey, buy the game because once the 1st hits, we ain't selling it anymore. I'm pretty sure you can still buy it, but like that's how popular, we'll say. No, that's how unpopular this decision was, that they were going to start charging more basically for using their product. Especially, it was going to like hurt like smaller developers that can't pay the amount of money that it would have cost. And I mean, when you see who was like the CEO, he's not their CEO anymore, which makes sense. John Riccatello, he was CEO of EA. You remember the bad years of EA for basically half the 360 generation, all through like the Xbox One generation. Yeah, that makes sense.
The bad EA era, for the most part. Still, I think they're still in the bad EA era. There's some good, but I mean, you still have fucking all the Maddens and FIFAs coming out. Like, that's all the same shit.
That's because that's something you don't like. I'm talking about like.
Does anybody like EA and Madden?
Remember online passes? Do you remember that?
Yeah, they just got rid of that with crazy ass microtransaction.
I mean, every company does microtransactions. I'm not gonna
Yeah, but
put
Madden Ultimate,
microtransactions.
but Madden Ultimate Team and FIFA Ultimate Team, dude. God damn, I'd rather have an online pass. Charge me
Yeah,
$10 for a one-time online key.
I don't know. The evils of EA are neither here nor there. Um, I don't think EA is as bad as they used to be, but I don't care about
I think
microtransactions.
worse.
I don't care about microtransactions. I don't buy too many of them. I bought microtransactions on this game Gears. I bought microtransactions on Destiny, but you ain't gonna see me buy microtransactions on Madden or FIFA or NBA 2K. Actually, no, I think I did spend money on NBA 2K one time just to make my character a little bit better. But microtransactions are, they're I don't know, they're, oh man, I know I get a lot of hate for this. They're fucking optional. You don't have to spend the money. You don't. Do they suck? Would it be better if they weren't around? Probably, yeah. But hey, man, they're not. I don't know. I don't play a lot of Madden, so I don't know how egregious they are with like. I assume too. It's
Well, if you want to
probably
play
more.
Ultimate Team, which whether they put all their effort in, if you want to have a good team, you pretty much have to play. You got to pay money, or else it's like 2K where you join online and you're just gonna get completely fucked, and it's not fun because you have those fucking whales. Like everyone who plays that is like a fucking whale. It's just not fun.
Well, I remember when
That's
you
why I
and I
haven't
were
played.
playing NBA 2K, and
That's why I
we were
haven't
like,
fucking.
yeah,
I haven't bought a Madden. And I play them when they come on Game Pass, and then for like a little bit, and then I'm done.
I don't know. We're getting off topic again. Yeah. So Unity,
You're off topic.
your guys' thoughts on like the whole Unity thing? Of like, yeah, that makes sense. Why now they got to lay off people?
Yeah, I mean, you make bad business decisions, make bad choices, bad things happen. Make good choices, good things happen. As simple as that.
Yeah, I guess that's probably all that really needs to be said. Well, okay. Let's just move on to the next one then. What do we got? We got a couple more things to talk about. This one, we better have more to say. So, Hi-Fi Rush and Sea of Thieves, two games that are now rumored to be releasing on other consoles. I know Hi-Fi Rush is the biggest one. Sea of Thieves is just kind of like a throwaway, more like that one's not talked about as much. But Hi-Fi Rush, that one's like the big, like, oh, it's rumored to go to like at least the
PlayStation.
Switch. No, at least the Switch.
I've heard
That's what it was.
PlayStation too.
Well, it was so when the game was being developed, it did get like they did do the rating because every game has to do it. It got rated for PlayStation and Switch. Now, obviously, they didn't release on those consoles because Microsoft bought bought the company and everything, and then obviously they decided, nah, Hi-Fi Rush is being released on Xbox and PC. Forget PlayStation and Switch. But I mean, they did get rated. Microsoft has shown that they're willing to, because they own Ori and the Blind Forest, Ori and the Will of the Wisp. They own the Ori franchise. They released those games on Switch. Obviously, they've been releasing their Minecraft stuff on Switch and PlayStation. So obviously they're not adverse to releasing on other consoles.
But Minecraft came out before. I think came out before they got bought, right?
Yeah. So here's
Yeah,
my
but like Minecraft, the Minecraft Dungeons game that was on. That's
Dungeons
all
and Legends.
consoles.
And
Yeah,
Legends.
yeah.
So here's my thing on this. I've seen a lot of people online just losing their shit. Like they don't want this to happen. A lot of people are even saying like Xbox is done. Basically. Me, I don't care. The reason I don't care is because if it was like just a straight up let's say they released Halo or Gears of War, maybe yeah, I'd be like, yeah, that's probably not it. But Bethesda's still kind of treated like its own separate entity. Like even when they did the the Starfield Direct and all that stuff, it was like presented by Bethesda, not presented by Xbox. So for me, I'm just in the mindset that like if you treat Bethesda like, oh yeah, this is just being released by Bethesda, not Xbox, I think they can get away with releasing specifically Bethesda games, and now that they own Activision games on other consoles. Don't release like full on like Xbox Game Studio games. That's probably more of a bad look. I mean, they kind of do it. Oh, you guys. They kind of do it, yeah, with Minecraft, but yeah, as JJ like you said, Minecraft was on everything beforehand, so why not? So I don't know. I think it's fine if they go ahead and release Hi-Fi Rush. Maybe not Sea of Thieves, because Sea of Thieves is an Xbox Game Studios. It's made by Rare. That's straight up Xbox Studios. I don't know. That's my thoughts on it. What do you guys think?
It's fine. I mean, like the thing is, it's not a bad idea. I mean, if you get some of these games out, if you let PlayStation people like you're gonna have people spend money on your games because they're not gonna be on their thing, their past systems like PlayStation Plus, or they're not gonna be on the Nintendo Online, so you're gonna have to pay money. So it's money that you're gonna get, and then you might get exposure, and you might get someone to be like, you know what, I don't want to wait because it's essentially like a timed exclusive. If this is the way Xbox is going, and they're going to release some of their stuff, people will be like, man, I really liked Hi-Fi Rush, and I really like Sea of Thieves. Like, I might as well just get an Xbox. That way, like, I can get all the content right away. Because if they do release games, I'm sure Sea of Thieves gets exclusive content, like whether it's Halo flags or whatever. So it's like I want to get an Xbox or a PC so I can get the stuff further, like, and then buy Game Pass. Then they get another person to buy into the system. So if they do it, it's not a bad idea. Like, I mean, yeah, I just heard some people rumbling that like this is Xbox, like they're testing this so they can get out of the console market. They just want to be a game publisher after this.
I don't believe that's true at all. Like I think
you're talking about what you're seeing on social media, and I'm like, that's what also is getting aggregated around.
Yeah, but I don't think they're going. I don't think they're gonna. I honestly don't believe that they're going to leave the console market. They seem. I know they spent a lot of money buying Bethesda and Activision. So that could look like they would probably want to go third party because now they could just, be releasing games and everything. But I think they've invested far too much to want to leave console business. I mean, they're doing their streaming. That's almost like, if anything, maybe they would just be like, we're a streaming service with the Game Pass. But even still, I think they want to keep doing consoles and everything.
Yeah, but as long as they're not losing a crazy amount of money, I don't see why they would want to.
Well, I was gonna say,
I feel like streaming is so far away because I mean, we play Gears. How many times fucking night do we fucking lag in Gears?
Yeah,
and it's just like, and we all have good internet, but it's just like, it needs to get to the point where like I'm not gonna stream, even if you're gonna be like, oh, you guarantee you get 30 frames a second. I'm like, fuck that, dude. Yeah, I'll buy a console. If I had to spend $500 on a console, or if I had to buy like a $2,000 game PC, like so I can get consistent 60 frames, like I'll pick that over streaming at this point where it's like, oh, but you can just stream games on the Xbox app, the Game Pass apps, like, oh, what, to fucking run at 15 to 30 frames per second if I'm lucky. It's not like I live in buttfuck nowhere. Like, I have decent internet here.
Yeah, I'm not sold on the. I've used the streaming to play games.
Yeah,
It's fine, but
I
yeah,
used it when the first kid when our kid was born. It's just like because it was kind of cool, like just be able to sit in bed, like
yeah, play it on my phone with a.
exactly
Well, I forgot what that thing is called. The Kishi.
They,
the Razer Kishi.
Yeah. Oh wow, we made these people leave this match. Like, yeah. Also, the thing is, for me, another reason I'm not like I wouldn't be upset about Xbox releasing their games on other consoles is that like people like I said, people are freaking out on the internet that like this is it, Xbox is done. But the thing is, like I don't think that they're gonna, as I said, I don't think they're gonna leave the console market. And for me, just because they start releasing on PlayStation, even if they start releasing on PlayStation,
this is
doesn't mean I'm
dumb
gonna
shit,
go.
bro. Look at fucking Sony releasing their fucking games on PC. Sony's done. Sony's done.
Or how them
God
releasing
of
MLB
War,
The
Last of Us,
Show
and shit.
on Xbox
Well, that
Game
was more
Pass.
MLB telling them, "Hey, you know what? We need you to start doing this."
Yeah, but it's like but the thing is, it's still they still did it, and it's just like Sony could their developers could be like, hey, like why don't we just like day and date release on PC as well instead of like waiting a year. Like we want to release our stuff day and date to get more people on our games. So it's like essentially at that point you're releasing on an Xbox platform. But technically PCs, most of them run on fucking Microsoft
I mean, yeah, Windows, yeah,
operating systems. Yeah, on Microsoft operating systems. Not many of these fucking people out here run on Linux. One of the weirdos are gonna run on Linux.
yeah. I don't know. In the end,
So it's like
my console choice is always going to be Xbox. That's why, like I said, I think they're going to stay on consoles. I prefer Xbox's UI. I prefer how their online is done. The controller is the best controller. When it comes to games like consoles and all that stuff, especially specifically the Elite controller, like that PlayStation controller is still the DualSense. The DualSense controller, it's a good controller, but the offset sticks are better. Like
yeah.
the fact that PlayStation
I
doesn't
want to
want to
try
do that shit.
I want to try the DualSense like Pro or Elite or whatever the fuck they called it, just to kind of see.
Pro, I think it's called the Pro. Yeah,
Yeah, I just don't want to spend like $200 on it.
yeah, it is like yeah. So I don't know. You know, Xbox. I'm fine with if they want to release their games on other consoles. Like I said, I maybe it's best if they don't release like straight up Xbox game studios. Bethesda and Activision probably should be where they like let them run on their own and release like Starfield.
Well, outside of Call of Duty.
No, Call of Duty needs to be released on other consoles as well.
Oh yeah, I thought you were meant like, but I mean like
He said
future
Activision.
Activision titles.
No. I'm saying future Activision titles, all Activision titles, and even Bethesda. I think those should be fine to be released on everything.
Okay, I think you just mixed up your words.
Maybe I don't know.
No. Sony can have fucking Overwatch.
Like somebody can have Overwatch. Yeah, I'm assuming you don't care about Overwatch anymore, or
No
never
one,
did.
dude. Only there was
not
people
really,
thought
bro.
Overwatch 2 was going to be good as a tangent because they thought there was going to be like this single player shit.
Yeah,
And
I'm
they
excited
probably
to play
canceled
that.
it.
The co-op shit, that sounds pretty fun, dude. You can level up your character, do all this crazy shit just to be like, nah. But if you want to buy the shit though, buy the pass, you can actually play it. It's
Yeah, but then they
the
promptly
PvE
canceled
mode.
that shit after. So basically, it was just like they just like relaunched Overwatch with different, like a few multiplayer characters. All they
Yeah.
fucking did.
Oh no,
They didn't do anything.
that was a very dumb, like what they did with Overwatch 2 was extremely stupid.
They did just to change the meta and also monetize their loot boxes. That's literally what it was
Yeah.
for.
There was
To take
no
them out.
reason. There was no reason to have Overwatch 2 be a thing, but they did it. So
It was just a way for them to not put much effort in and make a shit ton of money.
Especially after the
because
whole.
they got people interested back in the game, and then
Well, I mean, are they really making money on it?
well,
It seems to
initially
be.
they made a shit ton when it was when it was relaunched.
Oh.
Because it's free. Everybody was gonna play a ton of free games. Why do you think Halo's back into the fucking place? It's free. Nobody wants to buy games anymore if they're gonna be complete dog shit. Especially when you have to wait for it to get updated to actually be good, like Cyberpunk and shit. Like, why
That's
do I
why I
have to
gotta.
wait? Like, oh, well, just wait until it gets
That's
better,
why.
bro. Just wait a couple years. Fucking No Man's Sky, same shit, dude. Nobody wants to spend 70, especially if games are $70 just to be like, the game is total dog shit. But let me just update it throughout the years so you actually can like it again. There should be no point. Just put it in like Baldur's Gate and fucking be a goat, dude. It's insane. But I guess that's just a myth now.
I see you feel very strongly about how games are being released nowadays, JJ.
Everyone feels that way.
Yeah, everybody's looking retarded. Like, do you want to have a subpar game? Look at Pokemon.
Well, as you
Like, it
can
was kind of fun, then you
I
realized
don't
it was buggy as shit, and then
I
again,
don't-
Switch needs to Switch 2.
I don't care enough about that kind of shit because I don't play a lot
You
of
like your games release broken?
Well, I don't play a lot of games when they first come out. Now, obviously, I care if Gears does it, and Gears has released where it's like, oh, hey, yeah, I can't play it. I mean, it was this one, right? Like, it was just, yeah, it was this one. Even we couldn't even play the co-op campaign.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that did upset me, but like, I don't know. At the same time, I'm like, I'm just gonna wait.
You know
I don't
how
know.
pissed off people will be for GTA 6 complete fucking broken as fuck when it
It's
like,
going.
launches?
It's going. The GTA 6 online is going to be broken.
No, it was. I mean, like the game,
No.
overall the game, just like, oh
No,
yeah, of
GTA
course it's
6.
good.
It's not gonna have multiplayer at launch.
Remember when GTA Online though launched?
Yeah, that thing was ass.
Oh my god, yeah, that was fucking terrible.
Yeah.
That was. Oof.
I don't even care about GTA Online. Just give me. I want single player stuff. I don't give two shits.
Oh yeah,
about GTA Online.
I barely play it. I mean, I played it for a while when it first came out, the GTA Online. But
GTA
yeah.
Online's fun, dude. When I'm like fucking 15 in high school, just fucking doing the shit in the middle of the night.
Well, I mean, GTA. If you have a group of people, it's fun to play
That's
because
just any game. Having a group of people,
yeah. So I mean, it's not like
Yeah, but most people but the thing is with GTA, like we talked about, like with other games, like you get
another
these
toxic
fucking
community.
whales,
So
and it's like you get all these whales. They're just buying the fucking shark card. It's like, yeah,
yeah,
you're just gonna
but
get
I don't know
smoked.
if that. No, I mean, you could buy weapons, but it's not like you can. I don't know. It's not that. The GTA Online's not that not that much pay to win. You can buy better shit, but like, I mean,
Buying better shit sounds like pay to win. That's like the definition of pay.
but
to
the
win.
thing is, I say better shit, but it's quote unquote better shit because it's still not like you can use the quote unquote better gun, but like it, even the lower tier stuff just works just as well.
I said, I think it was I was playing with a friend, and he just complained because literally all people do is just use auto aim with fucking GTA, just automatically aim to the head. And you just
I was
fucking
gonna
do
say that's why
Dumb shit.
because it's just auto. You could just auto
Good
aim,
skill.
and yeah, that's all it is. So if you just use auto aim and you hit the guy in the head, you pretty much get the kill right away. I mean, I've played a few of their death matches, and I didn't do that bad. And there were people that clearly paid a lot of money, and I don't pay money in GTA Online. I think you just because of the auto aim, you just it's just yeah. You don't have to. You just point, shoot. That's it. So I don't know. I mean, maybe GTA 6 when they do their online, they completely change it, and yeah, it is like now. Oh, now it's pay to win. But I never felt that GTA 5 online was pay to win. But I mean, if they've added more stuff and changed it a lot, then
Quit being a bitch, dude.
I haven't played.
I don't know,
I haven't played any.
I saw like it's one of those games where after it's like when you play for a bit, do a couple heists, and then everybody gets bored, you kill each other, and it's not fun, and I just fuck off. Like that's That usually happens every time.
Interesting. I like how we keep going on tangents about other shit. But I
You
hopefully
suck
it
at
makes
gears,
for,
by the way.
yeah, that's why
That's
I
just a
always
quick
put
tangent.
that's why I always put being trash at whatever. I'm not good at games. I play them for fun. I'm not a esports pro. So, spoiler alert, I'm not an esports pro. Didn't know you
Yeah,
had
we know.
to be an esports pro to have fun at games. But whatever.
You do.
No. Anyways, all right, let's get into this last topic because
Oh, geez, I'm recording that.
he's like, oh, that
I
was pretty
headshot
cool.
that dude and it torqued the dude behind him.
That's
There you
pretty
go.
cool. So
I'm
yeah,
like
let's get
lighting
into
that
this.
shit up, dude.
Let's get into this last topic because we're probably not even gonna. This one we're not obviously not gonna because we don't know too much. It hasn't happened yet. It's gonna be about it's about the Xbox Developer Direct that they're having. What is it? This Thursday. There's not much we know because it hasn't happened yet. So I guess we're just maybe what we expect from the games they're showing, what we hope.
Oh. They said they're going to show gameplay of fucking Indiana Jones, so I'm
Yeah.
like, that was one of my... They better say 2024 or I'm going to fucking riot. They say 2025, I'm going to fucking roast something. Throwing hands at one of you guys.
So yeah, like I said,
everything they show, I swear to God.
Okay, Devin, thanks for derailing shit.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Everything they show better be fucking 2024 unless they haven't announced it previously. If they've even mentioned a title, it better be 2024. Don't show anything to me.
Like a Fable?
If it's... Yeah, don't show me anything if you're going to be like, oh, like, hey, we got to send you a sacrifice. And, oh, by the way, that's 2025. I'm like, dude, get the... No. If you showed something and it's not coming out this year, you don't need to show it again. We know.
Okay, so anyways, yes, like I said, Developer Direct. It's going to be on Thursday. I think it's at 12 p.m. I unfortunately will be at work, so I'll have to catch the replay. So they're going to show 4 games. First game they're going to show is, well, that's what they talked about. There's also going to be like a Elder Scrolls Online Direct afterwards, where they're talking about like what's going to be happening in the game. Moving forward, or not moving forward, but like I guess the next year or so. But that's none of us play Elder Scrolls Online, right? So,
yeah,
yeah.
I have it, but
I have it too. Well, I mean, it's on Game Pass, so.
I bought it like a long time ago.
Yeah, I actually did buy it. But the first game, well, not the first game they're showing. They're going to show 4 games. First one we're going to talk about is Aura History Untold by Oxide. It's a strategy game, like Age of Empires or something. Again, I'm not a big fan of strategy games, but it's going to be one of those like the history of the world kind of thing, and it's a strategy. But I guess they're going to try and do like alternate history stuff because History Untold makes it sound like that. I could be completely wrong. I don't know much about the game. I don't know. What do you guys heard of the game? Excited about the game? Care at all?
I don't care at all about that game.
Well, there's one down. This is why I wanted to get that one out of the way first. Next one we'll talk about is Hellblade 2. That game is, oh my god. When did they announce that game? Like 5 years ago?
They announced it alongside with the Series X reveal at the Game Awards. Like,
yeah, like 5-6 years ago.
It was like, hey, it was like, hey, look what this fucking Series X is gonna do, and like, they made it seem like this was gonna be a launch title for the Series X, and it's still not fucking out.
Yeah, how many times have they shown that? Have they shown that game now too? They've showed it like at least 4 times, like trailers and stuff.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, that's why I went on my tangent. I'm like, I don't want to see like Senua Sacrifice if you don't even give a release date of like 2024. Like, you guys have been fucking teasing us like for so long. It's like, eventually I'm just not gonna play this game on a fucking principle. Like, Like you can't just keep showing me the same stuff, or just like, we're still making it. Like I kind of assume so, unless you're gonna like come out and say like we can't like you guys a scale down. Like I assume if you announce something, you're gonna be working on it, and just show it to me when it's closer to release date. I don't want to be continuously hyped up for something that's just like, oh yeah, 2025, yeah, it's coming. And it's like I don't care.
I really hope it comes out. They say 2025. I just want to see your
If it's coming out
reaction.
2025, I will not play the game. That is a guarantee. If it's 2025, I will not play the game.
You heard it here. Devin said on January, what is this? 14th, 2024 at 9:38 p.m. Pacific. If they say that it's coming out in 2025, Hellblade 2, Senua's Saga or Senua's Saga Hellblade 2, whatever it's called, Devin Herrickstad will not play it.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see if that happens, if he sticks with his word.
I won't play it. Like if they come out 2024 and it gets played, sure I'll play it then. But if they're like, hey, it's coming out February 10th, 2025, I'll be like, fuck off.
Yourself.
Pretty much.
Did you guys play the first one?
Just fucking fuck.
Yeah. It was good.
Fuck off.
I enjoyed it.
I actually did not enjoy the game. It was walking
I mean,
simulator
it wasn't
with
it
not
wasn't
great
like the best.
combat.
It was kind of weird how they were like, if you die too many times, the game's gonna just like your game's just gonna be over. But they liked you. It's like not the case. So it was kind of weird that like they even said that. So, and I'm hoping this one's a more like, because it wasn't an indie game, but like it kind of was. Like it didn't have like the biggest budget. So hopefully this one with a bigger budget, like it expands the combat, and hopefully they'll show some like an in-depth thing on gameplay or something. I don't know.
I would prefer it to be more combat heavy. I mean, it's made by Ninja Theory. These are the guys that did like, I personally very much enjoyed. It was them, I'm sure, right? They did that DMC Devil May Cry game. I mean, they made Heavenly Sword. What was the other game they did? What was that game called? Odyssey to the West or something like that. Like
Odyssey
that
to the
was
West.
them.
Odyssey
That's
to the
them, right?
West, I think, is one of the most underrated games of all time.
Yeah.
I thought, as I said, like, wasn't it like a sleeper game?
Yeah. But
Yeah.
like, dude, they made that DMC Devil May Cry game, that reboot. That game is great. That game is so good.
It's really
Okay,
good.
for
It's
people
not
that never
great.
played DMC before.
That what?
I don't know. Like, I never played it. I thought it was okay. It's just so weird. People that were actually DMC fans hated it.
Yeah, that's because people who are fans of things hate change. They don't like anything to be different. When, especially like, they say they're going to reboot the series. And so, like, of course there's going to be some different stuff. And people just, they were like, oh, it's too edgy. Like, he's like an edgy teenager kind of thing. The way he's all like, oh, he's an edgelord in the game. And they didn't like that he didn't have his white hair. But, like, I don't care about that stuff. I was never married to who Dante is supposed to be. It's about the combat. Because, like, I played 1, 3, and 4.
Jesus fucking bots, dude.
And I never finished 1 and 3, but I beat 4. And so, like, yeah, I enjoyed the games for what they were, but I don't know, that DMC reboot, the DMC game was, I just enjoyed the way they did their combat. It was a little bit more, involved, a little more strategy to it than just, I don't know. I like the game. But like I said, that was
the
Ninja Theory.
DMC 5, like Devil May Cry 5 was like insane. For being an amazing game.
I do need to play that game actually.
Yeah, it's like if you thought DMC was good, this one like blows the shit out of the water because how DMC was just so like not. I guess like the tone of it, then they just changed it, and like why? Just rebooted the series for no reason.
But yeah, I don't know. So that's why for Hellblade 2, I'm like, I would prefer it to be more combat heavy, more involved in all that stuff, because I like the way Ninja Theory does their combat. So, Why can't Hellblade be basically Xbox's God of War? You know what I mean? But
Could be.
I don't know. The game looks like they're doing the same stuff. I'm not as excited for the next Hellblade. I'll probably play it because it's going to be on Game Pass. But I'm not clamoring for the next one. We'll talk about this one because you clearly, Devin, it seems like you have a lot to say about the next Indiana Jones game. So we'll just talk about Avowed first, or next, before we get to that one. Yeah, Avowed. They're going to talk about. They're going to do some talk on that. Obsidian. It looks like basically they're Elder Scrolls. It looks like it's going to be more magic based. I think that was their big thing, that they're going to try and have more magic and spells and everything.
Lightning bolt.
Oh my god. I don't know. Are you guys a big fan of Obsidian games?
Yeah, I beat the shit out of.
New Vegas.
Yeah, what was the?
Outer Worlds?
Yeah, what was that game? Yeah, Outer Worlds. Beat the shit out of that one.
They made the Stick of Truth. You said you like Stick of Truth better, right? They made Stick of Truth.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, but there's Fallout New Vegas, which is really good. Obviously,
Fallout New Vegas is probably the best Fallout game.
A lot of people say that. You would not be in the minority on that. A lot of people would agree with you, and I think I'd probably agree with that too. I didn't finish New Vegas because by the time I actually played it, they had all their expansions.
Wow, rest in peace, Matthew Perry. Rest in peace, Rip.
Oh yeah, he is in that game. Yeah. Huh? He is in that game.
Yeah, because he was a big Fallout fan.
So yeah,
it's crazy. Bethesda gets a lot of fucking celebrities, dude. It's kind of nutty. Like Fallout 3 have Liam Neeson, which is crazy.
You kind of, when you want to have what's the word, you want to try and get a lot of people. Why did I do that? When you want to try and get a lot of people, what's the best way? Get a big name celebrity. Call of Duty does it too. Well, they haven't done it the past few games, or whatever. But remember when they would have a big celebrity name for
That's Snoop Dogg. Dude, Snoop Dogg's been in the last 4 Call of Duty.
No. I mean in the actual campaign.
Yeah, there's a pedophile, Kit Harington,
Jon Snow, right?
Pedophile.
Yeah, Kit Harington.
Okay.
Oh my god, Kevin Spacey. You're talking about Kevin Spacey. Jesus Christ, dude. Holy shit. Yeah, that Kit Harington, Kevin Spacey. There's that year they had the guy from Law and Order, Christopher Maloney, in Black Ops 3. Whatever. There was that point where they were kind of just trying to, big name celebrities bring in an audience, brings in eyes and all that stuff. That's why you see you know how big Will Smith was at one point as an actor. That's why that Hancock movie, why the poster is his face, because people are oh, Will Smith is in this movie, I'm gonna go see it. If people like Liam Neeson, they're wait, Liam Neeson's in a game? I want to play that game. Matthew Perry's in this game? I want to play it. Cyberpunk did the same thing. Oh, why am I forgetting his name? John Williams. Yeah, Keanu Reeves is in this game? I want to play it because Keanu Reeves is in this game. Idris Elba's in the DLC? Cool, I'm definitely getting the DLC now.
That's really the anime actually brought it back. Too many views got it to off it off. If they didn't have an anime, I think the game still be dog shit.
Anyway, so yeah, Avowed. This game is gonna be set in the pillar.
You guys deny that. Everybody loved the anime.
Way to
so they brought it back.
Keep derailing it, JJ. Thank you for that.
Whatever. It's even if they did have the celebrities, it still was the game.
Again, back on topic. So, have you guys played the Pillars of Eternity's game? Pillars of Eternity.
Diablo clone? Nope.
That's what they are, right? Diablo clones. So yeah, this game's set in that universe. The Pillars of Eternity universe. And like I said, yeah, this one looks to be more like it's gonna have be more involved with the magic. Remember that trailer they released last year? A lot of people were upset with that trailer. They said it didn't look as good. It looked too cartoony. I don't know. It looked like a video game to me. It didn't, it didn't look. It just looked like a video game. In fact, it actually just kind of looked like an Elder Scrolls game. Which, that's what everyone keeps saying. This is going to be Obsidian's Elder Scrolls, which makes sense. They have the Outer Worlds, which is, everyone's like, that's their Fallout. So, I don't know. Are you guys going to play this game for sure? Try and beat it, or are you guys not as interested?
Avowed?
Avowed, yeah.
Yeah, I'll probably play it. I don't know if I'm gonna beat it. We'll see how long it is. Because it's one of those things where I just don't know how much. I just don't have unlimited hours I can sink into shit. So that's why I really enjoyed Assassin's Creed Mirage. Kind of go back to that. It wasn't too fucking long. So a 20-hour game, a tight 20-hour good game with a good story is kind of perfect. But
I mean, the Outer Worlds wasn't that long. Apparently.
Exactly. I mean, that's why I beat that. I never played the DLC, but I enjoyed the main campaign. It was good.
So I mean, maybe they'll do the same thing and try and be like, yeah, Avowed is Avowed, but we don't want to make it too long. So, I don't know. Yeah, I'm actually pretty I'm looking forward to it. I'm a big, like I said, I am an Obsidian fan, and I like Elder Scrolls games. I mean, I've only really played 4 and 5, Oblivion and Skyrim, but I mean,
wow.
I played Morrowind. I played part of Morrowind. But I know I like the Elder Scrolls games. I even enjoyed it, Elder Scrolls Online. I played it. I think I put in a good amount of hours in that. I think I actually did get to the end game where it's just basically PvP. That's what they care about. But so I'm more of a sword, the sword and magic kind of guy, sword and sorcery kind of guy over tech. So, give me a good game in that.
You're old.
I knew you were gonna say that right now. Wow. But that's gonna be one of the other games they're talking about. All right, so we'll just go ahead and get to the last game they're gonna show, or the other game they're gonna be showing. Indiana Jones. Go ahead, Devin.
Hell yeah, let's fucking go. Give me a good Indiana Jones game finally. Give me that. You get the Wolfenstein people making it?
Machine Games, yes.
Let's
Those
fucking
Wolfenstein
go.
games are those Wolfenstein games. Well,
outside of the last one.
Yeah,
The
that
twins,
was it.
with
The New
Where you're
Blood.
playing as BJ's twins'
That
daughters.
one was not so great. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it was only a $30 game, so.
Well, now it's free because of Game Pass, but yeah.
And I was actually tempted to download the Wolfenstein.
I bought that before. You should. They're really good.
I checked out Wolfenstein when we went to GameStop, but I just never. I don't think I even actually put the game in my console.
So
yeah.
Play Wolfenstein: The New Order. What is it called? The New Colossus. This is basically 1 and 2, and play the Old Blood. You don't need to play New Blood. Don't worry about that one. So play the New Order, New Colossus, and the Old Blood. Play those games.
Mm-hmm.
They are top tier. They are if you like first-person shooters and you like good stories.
I'm kind of old school first-person shooter because there's health packs. It's
yeah.
It's not like Call of Duty head on a wall regen.
Yeah,
they're challenging too.
Yeah, they get pretty tough. Parts. They get pretty tough at points. Yeah, they can get you gotta okay, I gotta focus here because they will kill me if I don't do this. Yeah, no, they can get pretty tough. But yeah, like I said, especially that second one because they delve deep more into BJ Blazkowicz his past or whatever, and there's some fucked up shit, and they go some places with that game. So, yeah, JJ, I suggest you play those games, man. They're good. They're very good.
Yeah, that's why I'm excited that like they're making this new Indiana Jones game. Like I don't know, they made a good game where you're fighting Nazis, and it's another game where you're probably gonna be fighting Nazis at some point. Like
The thing
No,
I'm wondering.
it's pretty straightforward, right? I seen a game that's like kind of quick download. Like Devin said, I don't like. Also, I don't
yeah,
have hours, like 100 hours to just fucking pump in.
The games are not long. They're not that long.
If it's
They
one of
could
those like
be
just normal.
maybe
Like,
and
10
they're linear.
hours.
They're linear first.
Yeah.
They're linear.
First person
Like,
shooters.
but like with the last one, they tried to do like this open world
Oh, the New Blood.
bullshit leveling it. Yeah,
The New Blood. Yeah.
like
That's probably what hurt it a lot too. Is that
Yeah.
they tried to like make it like this, yeah, like more open world. Like it didn't work. It like the story suffered. I didn't like the sisters. Yeah, but yeah. Well, okay, so the Old Blood I think actually is a little bit more open worldy too. Not like super open worldy. Is more open, like kind of like the Halo games, the older Halo games or whatever. Well, actually, yeah, the Halo games in general, where there's like you could kind of go at. Well, actually, no. I think those first three games are like that because they have stealth elements in it and everything, or you could just go guns blazing. So it's like it is more like go at it how you want to go at it, like because they like oh you could get a melee weapon. So if you want to try and like sneak your way through and just beat the shit out of all these dudes and get stealth kills, you can do that. Or like you could be like me and just go guns blazing and just shoot the fuck out of everybody.
yeah. So I'm excited. Like, well, I want to fucking whip some people in the fucking eye, shoot them in the face as Indy. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
The thing is, I'm wondering
because all they've shown is like a teaser trailer and
so they're gonna
of
show
like
they're gonna show
of just
gameplay.
like handing over Indy's stuff.
Yeah,
That's all
they're
they're
gonna
This is actually
they're gonna show
this has
gameplay.
gameplay. I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm excited to see how it actually plays. Hopefully, I'm not like disappointed. Like,
I'm wondering
when I
though if
saw
it's gonna be
Suicide
first
Squad.
person or third person.
I hope it's third. I want to see whipping. I want to see. I don't want to just.
You want to see the character.
Out. I want to see my character. I prefer third person. It's like
I mean, for an
I don't know.
Indiana Jones
Spent all
game,
this-
it seems like
he
it
spent all
should
his
be third
time-
person.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just like it's cooler. Like just even if it's, like if you're in a rain level and you can see rain on your character and stuff like that. I don't know.
Well,
I
because
prefer third person.
to me, it seems like maybe. Oh God, here we go. To me, it seems like it should be kind of like an Uncharted game.
Yeah.
So to do it in first person probably is not. I don't think it should be a first person shooter. I think it should be more of a third person action game. Yeah, because you have like the whip and everything, and obviously there's going to be some shooting elements and everything.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm hoping it's third person as well. But yeah, we are going to see gameplay. So that's like the main like oh yeah. Obviously, I don't need to ask if you're excited about seeing this reveal, Devin. But yeah, JJ, we getting you more excited after talking about machine games, or
I don't know. Like I said, like I know all those Wolfenstein game good. I like indie, but I just was like whatever. I don't really care.
I don't know.
I'll
Like I
wear my
said,
fucking indie hat when the
You know, wear
game
your
comes
indie
out.
where
I'll wear it while I'm playing the game.
Oh God. Yeah, no. Like I said, I'm a fan of machine games. Yeah, I'm not. I don't like the New Blood, but I very much enjoy those first
Most
three.
people don't.
Yeah, I very much enjoyed those first three Wolfenstein games, and as much as I've played, because the developers, it's from what's the name? Starbreeze. It's developers from I think Starbreeze, the guys who made that Riddick Escape from Butcher Bay. I think that's what it's called. I played that game. That game was pretty good.
I played that a long time ago.
Yeah, because it was on the original
Xbox and
Xbox.
shit.
Yeah, I played it.
Yeah, I played it when they re-released it, like on the 360.
I think I might have played it when they re-released it too, but I know I played it on the original Xbox. I played it because it was like, I think I found the game. I was like looking for a new game I used to hang out a lot at GameStop, like during like summertime after when
Loser. Loser.
whatever, dude. Okay,
Loser. Loser.
I used to go over there a lot because I would buy and sell games and everything. I remember one day I was getting because I had a PSP and I bought
Elf on PSP.
no, I bought the Metal Gear Solid 3. They released Metal Gear Solid 3 on it, I believe. Was that what it was? I want to say they
You
released
didn't buy
Metal Gear
Elf
Solid
to
3.
watch?
Yeah, I bought Elf. But I was like, because at the time, I guess they weren't big on trying to do, like have games like literally like when the store opened. Yeah, we have it. They would just have to wait till they got the delivery in. I waited like 3 hours for the fucking delivery. I was like, "Are you kidding me? You don't have it here?" I like,
It would depend on the game. Like dog shit games like on the PSP, yeah, it would kind of show up day and date because
Still fucking.
like no one would give a shit. Like WWE came on the PSP today. Oh yeah, just fucking.
oh, you know what's funny? I bought like on the PSP. I even pre-ordered it, and they had it. They did have it actually when I got there in the morning when they opened up. They had the SmackDown versus Raw. I want to say like 2007 or something like that. I don't remember which one. I actually got it on the PSP, and it was they had it that day. Like I didn't have to wait fucking 3 hours like I did for Metal Gear.
I love this shit, bro. It's amazing. Yeah, I don't know. I got free games from my dad from Hollywood, so I don't really have to wait for shit for PSP.
The
I
PSP
don't really
was
play
so
my
cool.
PSP much. I think I
PSP
just
was
played it
awesome.
for like Ape Escape and download like a whole bunch of like
PS Vita was
games.
better, but Sony just did not. Sony doesn't know how to support anything other than
Than their
their
actual main
mainline
console.
consoles.
Because look at the PSVR. They like
PSVR 2.
and the PSV. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, and then like, I just don't think Sony knows how to do anything besides their main console, because like, here we go.
Maybe the TV, or maybe the car will be great.
But the thing is, like, the PSP was great. That was so awesome. And, like, for a while, they released awesome games. Like, good games were being released on it. Hell, they had 2 God of War games on there. And they were great. Those God of War games are awesome. You know? Like, I could go back to those games right now and be like, yeah, this game's fun. Then, yeah, they released the Vita. And the Vita had, like, so much potential. And it even started off,
They
like,
don't.
they had the...
The Uncharted was a launch title. Uncharted was a launch title.
They had the Uncharted, what was it called? Golden Abyss?
Yeah.
You know, there was that Killzone game. I actually liked that Resistance Burning Skies game they had. You know, they had the God of War collection released on that. You know,
Yeah, they needed to make a fucking new one.
they did. But like after a while, they were like, "Should we keep supporting this?" Nah, it's fine. And so like indie developers,
But you can use it as a controller.
Yeah, indie developers releasing their games on it. You know, so that was like, oh, if you wanted indie games, like that was a good way to play them. You know, or if you wanted them or whatever. And then yeah, now they have the PSVR 1 and 2, and they don't really support it. Like games are being released on it, but like you don't see like Naughty Dog releasing or Sony Santa Monica releasing like big games on it. It's like, oh yeah, we
Well,
got
the stupid thing
Resident
is,
Evil.
it's not backwards compatible either. Like I was looking into buying one because I was like, oh, it's gonna be sweet. Like I could play like all these ones that were like PSVR 1
That I did
titles.
not
Like
know.
they had a Vader. Yeah, they had like Vader Immortal, like the Darth Vader VR game. I was like, I fucking play that finally. And like, nope.
I didn't
I'm
even
like,
know it wasn't
okay.
backwards compatible. That's fucking dumb. That's dumb.
Yeah, that's why.
really-
And it costs more than fucking PlayStation 5. That's like no, I'm not gonna fucking buy this thing. Like, why am I gonna buy this thing if I can't play PSVR 1 titles and it costs more than the fucking console that I bought? Like, no, fuck that. Like, I was really thinking about buying one, so I was like, I might buy it when it's like $300, but it's like, I don't know, and it sucks because like you can't use the PSVR like the first one and play at 60 frames, or even you have to play it at 1080p too. Like you have to keep your console, or you have to like unhook the VR and then like rehook it up later, like in order to play 4K. And it's just like it's stupid.
Oh shit! What did I do that for?
It's dumb.
Yeah.
Like
I
they
don't
do
know.
not have. It's not a good. Like it's not a good setup. Like I just don't understand how you can't make it backwards compatible. Like it makes zero sense how it's not backwards compatible.
Yeah, I don't.
I like
I did not know that.
it baffles me. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a very stupid move. Because like, you have the PSVR one. People seem to enjoy it enough. So making a PSVR 2 is like a no-brainer. But like after all the money that people would spend on those things, like to get a PSVR and the games, some of those games were like they were full price. It wasn't like you were like, oh, it's like a $30 game and all that stuff. Yeah, that's oh man, they really should have. Like I don't understand not making it backwards compatible.
I bought a PSVR one just for Resident Evil 7.
I actually had an Oculus Rift. Is that what it was? No, not Oculus. What's the Facebook one? Is that Oculus?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
Oculus.
that's Oculus.
I had one of those. I had the Vader Immortal game. It was fun. Like you legitimately like, holy shit, this motherfucker seems like he's right here.
Yeah, I think the only reason I bought the Oculus was to play Resident Evil 4.
Yeah, I had I didn't get the Resident Evil 4. No, it wasn't Resident Evil 4. It was Resident Evil 7, I think.
I would probably shit my pants playing Resident Evil in VR. Like I ain't gonna.
Yeah, it was nuts, bro. It was actually fucking scary. I never beat the game on VR. Like I never beat the game because like once it got to a like scary part, it was like, oh fuck this, I'm done. When it had like a little girl in there, I'm like, oh shit, dude, fuck this. It wasn't that scary once you have a shotgun and those fuckers are walking around. It didn't matter, you know, you're big dick, bro.
Maybe I should get another Oculus Rift, but
You
get some scary games. I actually did watch porn on the Oculus Rift. I was like, I want to see this POV, this VR porn. I wanted to check it out. I'm not ashamed. I'm a man, damn it.
Not much of a man, but a man.
No, I'm a man. I'm a fucking man. All right, through and through. The definition of men, you see me on the fucking the dictionary. So yeah, I watched. So I watched VR porn, and yeah, it's it's obviously you can't touch or anything, but yeah, it's like oh shit.
Is it goated, bro? Fam?
It's goated, fam. For real, no cap. You fucking.
And let me guess, you sold it because you were poor.
No, I wasn't playing it that much. Like after I beat like the first 2 episodes of Vader Immortal, I was like, there's not much to play. I think I might have played like some kind of like sports game or something. I don't remember. It was like 2 years ago, 3 years ago. No, 2 years ago. Yeah, it was like 2 years ago or something. I don't know. I was just like, do I really want to keep this? Because there's not much on here I want to keep playing. I don't know. It was a cool experience. So, I don't know. Maybe I might have to actually have one and just keep it and just be like, okay, cool. When the cool game is out, I can play it. I don't know. And we got off on another tangent. We were talking about Indiana Jones and the upcoming Xbox Direct and everything. That's just hilarious. Like I said, I hope it just makes for good content that we're just talking about stuff. But I think we can end on that note. That's
Yeah, you suck.
yeah, whatever, dude. I don't care. I'm just shooting my Lancer. I don't care. I'm just trying.
I'm not talking about Gears. I'm just talking about.
Oh my god. Anyways, all right. So yeah, we're gonna end on that note. All right. So this has been episode 3 of the Gaming Chamber podcast.
Should have been episode 4.
Oh my god. Here we go. Say bye, Devin.
Bye.
Bye.
See you later.
Yeah, I would say JJ. And yeah. So thanks for watching, listening, whatever it is that you do to consume this. And we'll see you guys later.